India's financial capital, the Mumbai local trains has resumed its services for the first time since the onset of the pandemic. 3.4 million passengers utilized the service on the first day since the resumption of services. Take a look at our detailed report.
Lifeline for millions of people living in Mumbai and surrounding satellite towns, the Mumbai local resumed services for normal public after 10 months. In a glimpse of pre-lockdown period, 1.9 million travelled by Central Railway and 1.5 million by Western Railway during non-peak hours.
ट्रेन से बहुत मदद मिली है क्योंकि आने जाने में इजी हो गया, कहीं निकल नहीं पा रहे थे, अगर बाई रोड जा रहे थे तो बहुत दिक्कत हो रही थी, पर अभी भी ट्रैफिक बहुत है। हाँ, ट्रेन में बहुत रश था।
On day one, after resumption of services, Railway Police collected rupees 1,02,400 in fines from passengers travelling without face masks.
We again appeal people to follow all the protocols that are mandated for the COVID-19, and we appeal them that wear masks and be safe and take care of themselves.
Shut from March 22nd of last year for the common public, the locals resumed services for essential service workers from August onwards. Stations and trains have all been modified in accordance to the COVID-19 guidelines.
See, in pre-COVID time, we were running 3141 services on Western and Central Suburban network. But as on date, we are running 2985 services, which are about 95% of the total capacity on Western and Central Suburban network. Apart from this, we are continuously doing announcement of do's and don'ts. And we are appealing people to follow all the protocols mandated for COVID-19. Every rolling stock, every rake is being sanitized in car shed also, and at turning time, where we get the time at terminal station, the rakes are being sanitized, and each and every corner public where the public contact is getting, that are being sanitized.
This was the longest duration in Mumbai locals' history that it had been shut since the operations began in 1863. The announcement was made by Union Railways Minister Piyush Goyal on January 29th after the Maharashtra government proposed to resume the services for all commuters. The timings of the locals have been restricted for the general public to avoid crowding in the view of the pandemic. The trains would be available in 3 slots to the general public from the start of the day's services to 7 a.m., 12 noon to 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. to the end of the day. Other slots have been reserved for frontline workers and healthcare staff, single women travellers and those with a special pass from the state government. The resumption of services has brought a tremendous relief to the lives of Mumbaikas, for whom commute became a challenge due to the traffic of the metropolis.
When we were traveling by bus, that was the only mode of transport, and we were trying to, avoid even the bus because the number of hours taken was more than 3 hours. So we were facing a lot of hardship. We were not allowed to travel at all, so we were facing a lot of hardship. Now, after opening up the thing, after 10 months, things are much better now.
Even as Mumbai cripples back to normalcy as COVID cases reduce, Mumbai local trains have begun to function for normal people from February 1st onwards. But it is not the same as it was in the pre-COVID days, with people flooding into the local trains, as both Central as well as Western Railway noticed only half the crowd that they would in the pre-COVID days. Despite that, people are still preferring to travel by Mumbai local trains in the default timings that have been provided to them, as some still opt to work from home.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.